Tonight,
What's that?
Miss Jess Nichols.
How y'all doing? Beautiful people. I'm so happy that this many people came out. I really am. We did this on short notice. Didn't really get the word out as much as we would have liked. Oh, Becky's back there raising her hand. It's not first grade, baby. Just yell it out. Anyway, so there really aren't any rules. The only thing we ask is that you have fun. You know, you came to have a good time, right? Woo! All right, so you came to have a good time, then have a good time. If you could turn your cell phones off, or ladies, if you're anything like me, put that shit on vibrate. No, I'm talking about it. There you go. Already there. Terrible. Already there. Yeah. So it is cold. I'm freezing right now. Is anybody cold right now? No, it's just me. Oh my God. I am so cold. I'm pretty sure I can vomit. Pretty sure. Oh, you look scared. Don't worry, sir. Don't worry, sir. If I do vomit, you're not gonna know. You'll never know it because I'm a lady and I have manners. I'll swallow it, so don't worry about it.
You gotta go right there.
You even know it. Yes. No, every part of my body right now is so cold, and my nipples are beyond erect. I have to share this stuff. This is what I'm going through. It's terrible. They're beyond erect. I'm just waiting for one or both of them to like hulk out through my shirt. I mean, I could probably shank somebody with a nipple right now. That's how bad it is. Absolutely terrible. It sucks because, you know, this is like water in 2 ice cube trays. And every single time I go outside, they just get bigger and bigger the colder they get. I spend all day indoors where it's warm, like preferably 90, 95 degrees warm. I'm not used to this stuff. I stay inside most of the time. I'm from Southern California.
Yeah.
We're not bred for this shit.
Fresno,
What's that?
Fresno.
Fresno? Anaheim.
Already?
Yeah, born and raised in Anaheim. Moved up here to be near my mom. And oh, you can't hear me? All right.
There we go.
I can be louder. I don't gotta suck the mic to be louder. I just don't want any reverb. So no, Californians are not built for this kind of pretty cold. We're not. I mean, I can't survive a winter without central heat. It's just not going to happen, you know. And I'm not like you Washington State ladies. Yeah, I mean, I shave, and I know I've heard that a lot of Washington State ladies don't shave. What the hell's going on up there? Are we good? Are you sure? All right. No, so, no, I know you ladies shave. But, you know, I can't build a fire. No, I'd never be able to build a fire. I got kicked out of the Brownies way before they taught us that shit. So I had no idea how to build a fire, and I can't skin an animal to make a blanket or anything, because my idea of sewing is a stapler and some duct tape. That's about it. That's how I hem my stuff and fix my shit. That's what I do. So, thank you very much. We have some couples in here tonight. Brian, yeah, just shut it, okay? No, stay back there. I'm not sticking it in my mouth, man. Then turn it up, but I'm not sucking the mic. Okay. I don't want to look over at you every 5 minutes to have you doing this. Okay? That's not my idea of a good time.
Not what you said last night.
Oh, gotta bring that shit up, huh? You bitch. I thought what happened on the road stayed on the road. Yeah.
Must have been
bastard. You're terrible. No. So yeah, I couldn't survive, you know, without central heating. It's just not going to happen. I'm not particularly fond of winter, but I'm not going to spend the entire time bitching about winter. We're just going to roll on through. Obviously, I was the little girl that developed pretty quick, you know, pretty early in class, you know, when you were in school. And I actually have so much stuff packed in here, actually, with my breasts. And because they're so cold, I'm half expecting one or both of them to actually jump out of the shirt. And I'm so glad that you moved a little closer because you're going to be my designated catcher. Alright, if a titty flies out, I need you to catch it, but what's that? Now, whatever you gotta do to keep that thing off the floor, I don't care.
I'm going to throw it to first base.
Alright, you do that, but I'm also counting on you, or that gentleman right there to catch my lip gloss, my cell phone, and the midget I got stuffed in here with it too. Hey, you gotta love a midget, right? You just love midgets. I do. I know they're supposed to be called little people. Whatever. Midget sounds better to me. It's just what I'm gonna say. So, no, you guys are my designated catchers. I need your help there. So, yes, I was the girl that developed early on in class. I started getting titties in the first grade. Okay? And little boys didn't really know what those were at that age. At least they didn't when I was in school. That age they're breeding now, which is just disgustingly wrong. But, it wasn't a really big deal until they started picking on me. Yes, I was that girl. I was that girl that all the other girls probably hated because I was getting, the ones I went to school with, hated me because I was, developing breasts. And the boys, they just picked on me. So yes, I was that girl. And it wasn't that bad until they really started thinking that for some reason I was sneaking water balloons in under my shirt. And they'd run by, that's the only thing I could figure, they'd run by and try and pop them. And I hated recess. Is there anybody else in here that hated recess? No? No? Really? Wow. Oh no, I hated recess. Dodgeball. I mean, come on, dodgeball. Really? Yeah. First of all, dodgeball is like skeet shooting for fucking 9-year-olds. I mean, these are two freaking big targets just bouncing across the playground. I've never had a freaking chance. Not in a million years. And then they made up a new rule for kickball when we were playing kickball. They made up a rule so that I could play on both teams, and they always wanted me to be second and third base. And I don't really understand why, because none of those little bastards ever made it to second base. But that was my lot, I had to play both that shit. So I finally just decided to play tetherball. That was a game I could play alone, and I could win. I just toss a titty out there, hit that ball. Yes! Didn't end up with a black eye or a black boob or anything like that. So I mean, by the 3rd grade, these were a C cup. They were already into a C cup. You get called up to the blackboard, teacher wants to pick on you or whatever, and you got to work out a problem. And I had to stand there and do it this way, because if I got too close to the chalkboard, I'd end up with these big little round, like raccoon eye things or whatever, right on my boobs. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Can you guys hear me back there?
Yeah.
Alright. Just let me know if you can't, and I'll bring it up. So, anyway. Oh, we were talking about raccoon boobies. That's right. Yeah. You want to play tetherball with me on the pole? That's fantastic. I know, I'm eyeballing that pole. I'll tell you what. Get on it. Yeah, I bet. So, my mother was a stripper.
Yours too.
She was. That's not a joke. My mother was a stripper. My daddy was a cop. Figure that one, eh? Yeah. That was my first experience actually on stage. And no, I know what you're thinking. No, my mother didn't spin around a pole 7 months pregnant with me. No, she didn't. She probably could have. But, my mother was like, she actually said to me not too long ago that I don't really even know what twerking means. Do you know what twerking means? Anybody know what it means, twerking? That beautiful preacher knows twerking? I'll tell you what, I have no idea what twerking means. Oh, you're the twerk-o-matic queen, huh? All right. And show me some of that later, baby. No, what she said to me, my 57-year-old mother says to me that she could feel me twerking in her womb.
Natural talent.
Yeah, well, she said that's how I knew that I needed to get you up on, stage, because you were gonna have some kind of talent. Some kind of talent. Thanks, Mom. I just think it was her justification for, you know, pimping me out at her strip joint, you know, on stage at 16 months old. You know, it's true, absolutely true. Yeah, you're probably judging my mother a little bit, but don't knock it. I actually went home with 620s in my diaper one night, on a Tuesday night, no less. I paid the fucking electric bill that month. Yeah, absolutely, I contributed. My mother was like any other parent. She really was. She nagged me to do my homework and, you know, clean my room and polish her stilettos, or, you know, what they commonly call fuck me pumps. You know, she wanted me to always polish the heels on those. But otherwise, she's pretty normal. Pretty normal. Take your kid to work day was interesting. It was pretty interesting. I learned a lot. It was far better than take your parent to school. You know, have that parents' day? That didn't go over well at all. No, not a bit. So, yeah, my mother, she's a funny cat, funny character. What was that? What? Oh, okay. I had a drink. My tongue is sticking to the roof of my mouth, and that's not going to work. Sorry, I forgot to bring it up here with me.
Get a drink.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, it works for Ron White. By God.
Well, I'm no Ron White.
No. Well, kind of. You both got this.
So I'm single, obviously. You know, I'm single. I'm proud of that fact. I'm not upset about the fact that I'm single. Let's put it that way. I've dated a variety of men. When I say dated, I mean I had sex with. Yeah. And when I say variety, I mean I've had sex with a bunch of white guys and one Asian. Just one Asian. That's it. Never had sex with any Mexicans or Hispanics, and I've never had sex with any black men or African American, whatever you want to call it, unless you count my stepdad.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys rolled with that. Sometimes it doesn't, because that's a terrible, but hey, it's the truth. You know. Hey, it was my life, you know. If I can laugh about it, so can everybody else. But it's terrible. But I decided that I was going to try online dating. Is anybody else in here brave enough to admit that you've actually done online dating? Couple of you. All right, yeah. So what did you go on, baby?
I think it was Match.com.
Match.com. What about you? Got any OK Cupids? Oh, we got an OK Cupid. Fantastic. You know, what, are the rest of you like on Hertz Rent-A-Car or something? What the fuck? Greyhound? Tell you what. Okay, well that's fine. Facebook? You're hooking it up on Facebook? Wait, you're just classy. I went on to plentyoffish.com. No, it is not just for lesbians. Okay, it has nothing to do with lesbians. It's for everybody. There are lesbians there, you know, but it's not just for them. And I decided that I met this one guy and I dated him for about 3 weeks. And I'm just gonna get this out there. It's 2013, folks. Okay, yes, I fucked him on the first date. Okay. He lives in Richland. I had to get that out of the way if I was going to see if he was worth the gas, you know? Because otherwise I'm not making that drive. It's terrible.
Next time you're
terrible. But he wanted to argue with me every single day about the size of my breasts. And I don't know if any of you other beautiful ladies in here can relate to this. Does that nice gentleman there, or has he ever argued with you about the size of your boobs? Not you, sir. I don't want to know about man boobies. You could cut through a block of fucking concrete if that's your nipple. Shit. Outstanding. Any other ladies? Come on, so is anybody else? This is just me again? You've never had any man try to argue with you about the size of your boobs? Shit happens to me all the time. Okay, these are actually just a full C cup. I do have a lot of shit packed in here, and you know they're just kind of there. So, you know, but he wanted to argue with me. He would say, there's no way that you're a C cup. I was married to a double D. You're a D cup easy. I said, all right, well, you can believe whatever you want. I didn't really care what he thought, you know. But then he tried to do, he would reach out, he would do that 5-finger reach around, like he's got some kind of fucking deep well socket gauge or something on his hand. And he could actually discern the size of my titty. Like, I don't really know the size that it is.
That is so inappropriate.
I was like, tune in Tokyo, it's just freaking crazy. And, you know, but even that didn't bother me all that much because we've already established I had sex with him. So, but we were sitting in Sherry's. Yeah, no, we were sitting in Sherry's on Sunday, right after church let out. And I don't think those people appreciated it because there honestly was some speaking in tongues and a laying on of hands, but it was not for my salvation. I got permanently 86ed out of Sherry's. Fantastic. Shit. But I tried again. You know, I decided I was going to try it again because my mama didn't raise a quitter. You know, I'll find that Mr. Right. Or Mrs. Right, whatever. No. But, so I did try again. This time I decided that I would chat with him for a little while online before giving him my disposable cell phone number. Yeah, I cut out right there. It's like a dead spot hitting that. What's the bridge down there going between Moses Lake and here? Right there, you lose all cell signal. Yeah, Rocky Ford. I think that's like right here. I think I'm like halfway in another dimension at this point. I'm just gonna stay here. I don't know. Anyway, you know, I did. I decided to try it again because, like I said, my mother raised no quitter, and I. All right. Where'd you come from? And we chatted online. We actually chatted on POF before I gave him my disposable cell phone number because I'd rather pay $17.99 for a disposable cell phone and have it run out in a month than to give out my phone number and then have a stalker psycho freak out and then I have to change my number. And then I have to give a new number to everybody that actually matters. So, give him the disposable cell phone number. It's a good investment. And we texted for a little while. Then we did the Skype date. Has anybody else done Skype? Yeah. Oh, Rainbow Bright back there just done Skype. That's awesome. It's what's that?
Rasta.
Right. Okay, Rainbow. It's all right, baby. It's okay. It's all right. You know, 2013. You be whatever you want to be. No, so then we did the Skype date. It was only about 10 minutes long. But I swear to God, every minute or so, he was sucking, he would kiss his phone, and he would suck on his phone. And I'm thinking, damn, that's not a relationship I think I can get in the middle of. So I just kind of stopped talking to him. And then he kept sending me more text messages about how he loves me, and he needs me, and he wants me. Now, mind you, I have never met this man. And then he says to me, can I still tell the guys at the prison you're my girlfriend? Now, there were no conjugal visits. So, no, you can't still tell the guys at the prison I'm your girlfriend. What the hell? Oh my God. So, and then he attached a photo. That was the thing. He attached a photo of his junk. I didn't ask for that. Yeah, his penis, his soldier of love, his Johnson, his, whatever you want to call it, I call it all sorts of names. I prefer to call it his junk right now. Are you okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
This isn't your intervention, sir. You good? All right. Oh, thank you for letting me pick on you. So, he attached a photo to this text message, and he said, I just wanted to let you know that I am 9.5 inches hard. And I'm thinking, wow, and I opened up that photo, and I swear to God, it was like getting slapped in the face with either an episode of fucking Duck Dynasty or Cousin It. It was awful. I'm not saying you guys, gentlemen, I'm not trying to pick on you. I love men, and I'll get to the ladies pretty soon, so don't worry. Don't think that anybody's exempt here. No, I'm not saying you have to wax it just clean or anything, or shave it totally bald, but I don't want to get down there and have to try and go out with a damn machete, and I'm pretty sure you don't want me to either. Nothing good's gonna come of it at all.
That's good.
So, in any case, he says that he's 9.5 inches hard, and I'm thinking to myself, what? It's a photograph, and a photograph adds what? 5-10 pounds, babe? See, women know this, that it adds about 5-10 pounds. Now, I don't know how that translates into inches, but I'm pretty sure it figures in there somewhere. So, gentlemen, just for future reference, if you decide to, chat with a lady and you want to send her a picture of your junk, soldier of love, or whatever, and you say you're 9.5 inches hard, and she does what I did and sleeps with you on the first date, and you're not 9.5 inches hard, she's going to be pretty pissed off, because that's false fucking advertisement. You should be ashamed of yourself. Get a girl's hopes up like that, shame on you. But I tried a third time, I did. This third time's supposed to be a charm, and I got lucky. I did. I got lucky, I met my ex-husband. Yeah, it was good. We were only married for a few years, right? And it's supposed to be good in that time, and it was until I found the statement to my Victoria's Secrets card with $2,500 worth of new charges on it in one billing cycle that I didn't do. So the only thing I could figure, and this is the truth, the only thing I could figure is that he's either cheating on me or he's a closet drag queen. It could have gone either way, it really could have. There's no telling, Turns out he was not cheating on me. Nope. He actually did turn out to be a closet drag queen. But $2,500 worth of new lingerie in one billing cycle, that bitch could have he could have just shared it with me. Something. What was it? Solid gold and encrusted with jewels and jammed packed full of Craigslist hookers or something, or its own set of boobies? I don't know, but for $2,500, that shit better have come with something. So, in any case, no, he did turn out to be a closet drag queen, but even then I still tried. I tried like hell to make my marriage work because, no one wants it to fail, but that bitch kept stretching out my shoes. He had to go. I'm sorry, every woman will tell you that a brand new pair of stilettos is far more expensive than a divorce. All right, that is my time, and thank you guys so much for being here. Now I'm going to bring up your next performer. This is the fantastic Brian Weed. Where'd he go? He went to go masturbate? That's outstanding. You got it? You gonna go speed him up?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, make sure to duck. Yeah. So we have couples in here, since I'm gonna be up here anyway. I know you guys are a couple because I know y'all.
Single power, man.
You guys are a couple, an actual couple?
Right now.
Right? How long you been? I know how long you guys been together. I don't know if I'm gonna talk to
We
you.
don't know.
Do the right thing is you win.
I don't know exactly. Okay, well now, the fantastic Brian